All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. I like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. And today I just want to go into this article, being that it's, P month, and all the weirdos are celebrating their alternative lifestyle. So, I'm just going to go into this, particular article. Could just looked it up because today, there was supposed to be like, a parade or a festival, something going on. Excuse me, it's like, something going on downtown in Detroit. Because earlier at camp, we seen whether he was a transformer or a cross-dresser, whatever, just feet away from us, promoting that madness. But, I was going to go into this. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. And it says, Motor City Pride, thousands gather for Detroit's Pride Festival. And it says, Detroit's official Pride celebrations are this weekend. Leaders say it's a space for people to celebrate, connect, and advocate for equal protections for all Michiganders, especially those in the alphabet community. Madness. In bikini tops, rainbow attire, furry tails, and pride flags as capes, thousands of people are expected in downtown Detroit to celebrate Pride Month. Michaela Reed said if she could come every single year, she would. It's like all of your greatest dreams come true. Like if you could imagine, say you're on top of the world, imagine being on top of the world looking down at everybody. That's what being at Pride feels like. You're with people who love you no matter where you look, where it's like you're still on top of the world. Reed said, no, man, just based off what this woman said, that's just madness. And that is a proud statement to make, because it feels like you're on top of the world because you live an alternative lifestyle and you're around a bunch of people that do the same thing and accept you. Like, come on, man. It says, according to Motor City Pride, the organization organizing the official Pride Festival, the city's first Pride March was in 1972. This year, the two-day festival includes performances, a parade, booths, food trucks, and a space to celebrate and connect with alphabet folks in Detroit. The parade on Sunday is free, but entrance into the festivities at Hart Plaza Slocky is $5. Children 12 years and under are able to attend free. Like, come on, son. Like, they even, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is nothing new, but still, they're still targeting children with this agenda, It clearly says everybody else, so anyone 13 years and up has to pay $5 to, pretty much go down to Hart Plaza, but children 12 and under get in free. Like, come on, man. And it says Andrea Dies went to Pride for the first time last year and was so happy to be back on Saturday. Hundreds of people who are exactly like you, who had almost the exact experience you had all together existing. Dies says she spent 35 years hiding who she was and is so happy to not have to anymore. So again, as you can clearly see, is becoming, is more and more common, nowadays for people to live this alternative lifestyle because, it's everywhere, It's these people, walking amongst us, it's on TV, it's it's everywhere. So let me get into the scriptures. I'm going to start in the book of Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 9, and it says, "The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves." And yes, being that it is, P month, they're not hiding it anymore. And pretty much like that woman said, she's been pretty much hiding the fact that, she's a scissorer, for 35 years, you know what I'm saying? Now she's happy that she doesn't have to hide that, about her anymore. But overall, like, again, it's madness. It's utter madness, you know what I'm saying? So while I'm even on the subject of that, I'm going to go to the book of Romans, chapter 1. And I'm going to start at verse 24. And it says, "Wherefore Yahweh also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their bodies," to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause Yahweh gave them up to vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which is meat. And that recompense for that error is usually, is an STD, usually HIV or AIDS. Because again, let's just look this up right quick. You know what I'm saying? Because again, that's the recompense for the error. Them getting these particular diseases from doing things that they shouldn't be doing. We don't have to go into detail about, exactly what that is. It's like, so again, let's just take a look at this. So this is the disease rate among the alphabet community, and it says self-reported STI rates were significantly higher among heterosexual women, or I'm not sure what that means, but said among heterosexuals, it says 58.1%, bisexual 51.1%. I guess that's women with men, but I'm not really sure what the S is. But it says compared to, I don't know. So again, well, I'm really trying to look up the statistics, but pretty much this is the recompense for their errors, these particular diseases, you know what I'm saying? So you can read that for yourself. It's not really a big deal, but again, it's utter madness that these people live this lifestyle and just, they're okay with it. And it's not okay. It's not okay at all. There's the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. And it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city which is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. And yes, being that is, that Piedmont, this is one of the many reasons as to why America is spiritually known as Sodom, because of the alternative lifestyle that is, pushed in this land, is madness. And again, they're targeting children like this as well. And then, it's a problem when you have, the men out here, the men of the Lord, speaking out against the wickedness of this world, where looked at as evil, where looked at, as pretty much the worst type of human beings on the earth. But meanwhile, these people are targeting children, trying to, get them to live that alternative lifestyle. Like a video I seen and other brothers seen as well of a, an end up, so-called black woman, holding her baby. The baby isn't even a year old yet, still probably months old. She's saying gay baby, gay baby. She wants her son to be a homosexual, and it's utter madness. So I'm going to end it on this. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. And it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And yes, that is the judgment of what is supposed to happen to people that live this alternative lifestyle. And you know what? No, I'm not going to end it just yet. Because, again, this is utter madness, the things that go on, And the thing is, because it's extremely vexed. I was vexed in the spirit, being downtown, being around all those people, while we were at camp, because it's just the spirit, that it was giving off, seeing all these weirdos, and this is what's going to come, This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 6, and it says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that afterward should live ungodly. And yes, Sodom and Gomorrah, ancient Sodom and Gomorrah was left as an example of how not to live, of how not to run a kingdom. But America pretty much took on the same customs as every kingdom that rose and fell and ran with it, Verse 7, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And yes, while we were downtown at camp, I'm pretty sure every brother that was there was vexed in the spirit, because we seen it, we heard it, when we were among them while they were celebrating this madness, we were among them. So we're pretty much in the same spirit that Lot was in. He was vexed by, those people that were doing those vile acts. And there's no telling what Lot had to deal with, but we're pretty much dealing with the same thing and in the same spirit that Lot was in, So I'm going to end it with this. And it says, this is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. And it says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners, nor Slakia, no extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. And yes, none of these people that do these things are going to make it. They're going to be destroyed on this side. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. I like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and I like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. Till the next time I see you, Shalom.